Tom Sizemore, an actor who made memorable turns in Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down, and Heat, died March 3 at 61 after suffering a brain aneurysm. Sizemore's representative and friend Charles Lago confirmed the actor passed away peacefully in his sleep, with his brother Paul Sizemore and his sons by his side. The Black Hawk Down star was hospitalized in February after suffering a brain aneurysm. Sizemore worked with many of Hollywood's most esteemed directors, including Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, Oliver Stone, and Michael Mann, and amassed more than 200 film and television credits. While Tom had a prolific career in Hollywood, he also dealt with substance abuse issues throughout much of his career. In 2003, he was convicted of domestic abuse against his former girlfriend Heidi Fleiss. He went on to appear on the reality series Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew. Gary Rossington, a guitarist and the last surviving original member of the rock band Lynyrd Skynyrd, died March 5 at the age of 71. It is with our deepest sympathy and sadness that we have to advise that we lost our brother, friend, family member, songwriter, and guitarist, Gary Rossington. Today, the statement read, Gary is now with his Skynyrd brothers and family in heaven and playing it pretty, like he always does. Please keep Dale, Mary, Annie, and the entire Rossington family in your prayers and respect the family's privacy at this difficult time. No cause of death was given for Rossington. The guitarist had been dealing with health issues for decades, including a heart attack in 2015 and emergency heart surgery in 2021. Rossington is survived by his wife, Dale Krantz Rossington, their 2 daughters, and several grandchildren. Wayne Shorter, a master jazz saxophonist and composer, died March 2 at the age of 89. The cause of death was not given. Shorter began his musical career in the 1950s as a member of the prominent jazz group Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers. He would later join Miles Davis' Second Great Quintet in the 1960s, before going on to co-found the jazz fusion band Weather Report in the following decade. In a career spanning nearly 7 decades, Shorter would record more than 25 albums, winning 12 Grammys, mostly recently in February 2023 for Best Improvised Jazz Solo. He received a Lifetime Grammy Award in 2015. In 2002, Norah Jones told that there was simply no way to be as cool as Wayne Shorter, adding, "Who is that cool?" Chaim Topol, the veteran stage and screen actor who delighted audiences as Tavai in Fiddler on the Roof, died at 87 of Alzheimer's disease. Israeli President Isaac Herzog announced his death on March 9. Born in Tel Aviv in 1935, Topol received international acclaim for his performance as Tavai, a pious, hard-working father raising 7 daughters, in the 1971 film adaptation of the musical. His powerful performance earned Topol his second Golden Globe after he won for Most Promising Male Newcomer in 1964. Over the course of his career, Topol appeared, to his estimate, in more than 3,500 Fiddler on the Roof performances from the 1960s to 2009. He also starred in 1964's Salah Shabadi, 1975's Galileo, 1980's Flash Gordon, and the 1981 James Bond film For Your Eyes Only. Robert Blake, the Emmy Award-winning performer who was tried and acquitted in the killing of his wife, has died age 89. A statement released on behalf of his niece, Noreen Austin, said Blake died from heart disease, surrounded by family at home in Los Angeles. Blake's career never recovered from the long ordeal that began with the shooting death of his wife, Bonnie Lee Backley, outside a Studio City restaurant on 4 May 2001. He was adamant that he had not killed his wife, and a jury ultimately acquitted him. But a civil jury would find him liable for her death and order him to pay Backley's family $30 million, a judgment that sent him into bankruptcy. Blake's career began as a child, when he appeared in the Our Gang shorts as a member of the Little Rascals. He also appeared as a child in the Red Ryder series of films. Most famously, he played a murderer in 1967's In Cold Blood and starred in the 1970s detective TV series Beretta. Bobby Caldwell, the soulful and versatile vocalist behind hits What You Won't Do for Love and Open Your Eyes, died March 14 at age 71. The singer had endured a long illness, according to a statement posted by his wife, Mary Caldwell. Bobby passed away here at home. I held him tight in my arms as he left us. I am forever heartbroken. Thanks to all of you for your many prayers over the years. He had been a fellow XED. It took his health over the last 6 years and 2 months. Rest with God, my love. She wrote on his verified Twitter account. He released over a dozen albums that span genres, including jazz, soul, and R&B, beginning with his eponymous debut in 1978. Lance Reddick, the veteran actor known for his work on TV shows including The Wire, Fringe, Resident Evil, and Bosch, and films including John Wick and its sequels, died March 17 of natural causes. He was 60. He was found dead at his Studio City home in Los Angeles. Lance was taken from us far too soon. Thank you for all your overwhelming love, support, and beautiful stories shared on these platforms over the last day, Reddick's wife, Stephanie, shared in a message on social media. Throughout his nearly 30-year career, he also appeared in American Horror Story, Coven, The Blacklist, One Night in Miami, Angel Has Fallen, and Godzilla vs. Kong. Reddick is survived by his wife, Stephanie Reddick, and children Yvonne Nicole Reddick and Christopher Reddick. Paul Grant, the British actor and stuntman who appeared in Star Wars and Harry Potter films, was pronounced dead March 21, at 56 after he collapsed outside a train station in London. I'm heartbroken, Paul's daughter Sophie Jane Grant told the outlet when confirming the news of her father's death. No girl deserves their dad to be taken away. He was so well known and loved. He's gone too soon. Sophie told, my dad was a legend in so many ways. He always brought a smile and laughter to everyone's face. He would do anything for anyone. Gunter Nezhoda, a recurring and popular competitive bidder in A and E's long-running show Storage Wars, died Tuesday in Utah 6 months after being diagnosed with lung cancer. He was 67. His death was announced in an Instagram video posted by his son Chaim Nezhoda. In the video, Chaim Nezhoda says that his father was a smoker for 30 years, and while the family remained hopeful throughout the last 6 months, his condition had recently deteriorated to the point where doctors could do no more. He said his father passed away peaceful in his sleep, adding, no more pain. He was one of the guys on Storage Wars that never really got any hate, Chaim Nezhoda said. People just loved being around him. Paul O'Grady, the beloved TV presenter and comedian who broke onto the scene with his drag act persona Lily Savage, has died March 29 at the age of 67. His husband, Andrew Portasio, confirmed in a statement that O'Grady died unexpectedly but peacefully. By 1978, he was developing his drag act Lily Savage in gay clubs, basing the loudmouth single mother and occasional sex worker on female relatives. O'Grady rose to fame in the 1990s with his drag queen persona Lily Savage, going on to present game show Blankety Blank and other light entertainment programs. Later in his career, he went on to host a number of chat shows and also brought his love of dogs to the screen. The cause of death wasn't immediately known, but he had previously spoken of surviving heart attacks in 2002, 2006, and 2014, and also kidney failure. Norman Steinberg, the screenwriter known for such films as Blazing Saddles, My Favorite Year, and Johnny Dangerously, died March 15 at his home in upstate New York. He was 83. A former lawyer, Steinberg won an Emmy early in his writing career for his work on Flip, a Flip Wilson variety show. His TV credits also included Cosby, Doctor, and Teach, and his other film included Yes, Giorgio, Wise Guys, and Funny About Love. Wayne Swinny, a guitarist and founding member of the new metal band Saliva, died March 22 at 59 after suffering a brain hemorrhage while on tour. Swinny was the last remaining original member of Saliva, which formed in Memphis in 1996 with Josie Scott, Chris DeBaldo, Dave Novotny, and Paul Crosby. The band has released 10 studio albums, including Every 6 Seconds, Love, Lies, and Therapy, and 10 Lives. Their notable songs include Your Disease, which earned a Grammy nomination for Best Hard Rock Performance in 2001, and Click Click Boom. Darcelle was the stage name of Walter Cole, an American drag queen entertainer. Guinness World Records had certified him as the oldest drag queen performer in 2016, has died at age 92. The LGBTQ activist passed away on March 23 from natural causes. His nightclub, Darcelle XV Showplace, shared the news of his passing on Facebook. He came out as gay and created his drag queen persona in 1969. In 1951, he married his high school sweetheart, Jeanette Rossini, and the pair had a son, Walter Jr., and a daughter, Meredy.